Hi, my name is Anna Morris. I studied GeoEnergy and I graduated in 2023. Okay, so for me, I was always really attracted to Edinburgh, and I thought that was something that is really going to inspire me and really going to feel connected to the subject. But also in terms of the university itself, it's a pioneer in geology. It's got an amazing history in terms of some iconic names within the subject, and just as a university in general, I think it's really got that kind of world-class heritage and reputation. And I just thought it'd be a really vibrant place to study, you know, steeped in history, and it'd really give me that inspiration that I needed throughout my studies. Okay, so I studied a BSc in geology and physical geography, so I knew that I was really passionate about the subject. And then I decided to take a bit of a break, so I then went and worked for a couple of years and found myself working in an industry that wasn't aligned to geology whatsoever. So that's why I decided that I wanted to come back to university. I wanted to go back and really delve into the subjects that I was passionate about. And GeoEnergy stood out to me because I've always been interested in geology, but also in the energy industry back from when I was in school, and particularly about kind of renewable energy, sustainable energy. So the mix of the two subjects that I'm passionate about was kind of too good to be true, and I looked into kind of what geoenergy encompasses, what would be studied on the MSc, and thought, you know, this is the perfect course for me. I had the opportunity to work alongside Professor Katrina Edelman, who is a pioneer in this specific topic of hydrogen storage, and we shaped a project that was looking at hydrogen storage relative to industrial clusters. So we decided to focus on the Northwest industrial cluster, which is kind of local to my hometown, so I was passionate about that specific area, and also the Northeast industrial cluster. And my project was to really take a deep dive into the geology and to understand the geological potential of those areas to host lined rock caverns as a novel hydrogen storage technology. So my role within SGN as a project engineer is I sit within the strategy and regulation department. I primarily focus on hydrogen and biomethane as two potential options to decarbonising our future grid. Quite excitingly for me, we work with institutions such as universities, and we've done quite a lot of work with the University of Edinburgh and the School of Geosciences, looking at, for example, large-scale storage of hydrogen in the future and how that would feed into a future decarbonised gas network. So it's a really exciting job. It's constantly evolving, constantly changing. I have very dynamic discussions with a wide variety of key stakeholders across the industry, and we really kind of help to manage these exciting projects and publish all of this information to the wider industry, for us all to ultimately achieve our goal of net zero by 2045 in Scotland and 2050 in the UK. So in terms of my advice for people who want to enter the energy sector, I would say that there's no time like the present. The industry right now is so there's so much attention on it at the minute because decarbonising energy is really at the forefront of everyone's mind, and specifically the government's mind, how we enable kind of a decarbonised future for the energy industry. So there's no time like the present to get involved.